is time, you guys. It is finally time for a spring garden harvest. It's getting really hot here in North Carolina, where temperatures in the 90s. The spring stuff isn't gonna last much longer, and I have a few very, very, very exciting things to harvest. And you guys watched me seed this stuff, plant this stuff out, so it's extra exciting. Let's get to it. First, we've got these Napa cabbages. These cabbages are ready, and I'm so excited about these because this is the first time I've been able to successfully grow Napa in my life. And I say successfully very lightly because obviously they have been chomped like to the max. I think they're still gonna be okay. I think that the heads of cabbage are so tight in the inside, it's really just the outer leaves that have been eaten, and I think it's gonna be totally fine when I cut into them, hopefully, because I am planning on making kimchi with these this week. Like I said, that's been my dream for forever, to make my own homegrown kimchi. I've never been able to do it, but these cabbages were very, very successful and they look really good, other than the insane amount of holes in them. But you know what? I used to be very bug phobic, and I've adopted this kind of philosophy. Like, if a bug wouldn't eat it, why would I eat it? Like, just because bugs have taken little snacks, little nibbles, it doesn't mean anything. Like, I'm still gonna wash my produce very thoroughly, and this is nature. Like, who am I to expect things out in nature to not be in nature with the bugs? So I'm totally fine with this. So I am going to use my hori-hori knife, and I'm just gonna cut these cabbages at the base. This one is the biggest one, I think. These two up here are biggest. These back here are smallest, and I think that has a testament to how the sun plays in this space right here. These definitely got a little more sun than these did. That's why they're smaller, but they're totally fine. Wow, these are kind of hard to saw through. Oh my God! Ah, I grew this! I'm so excited! I finally did it! A whole head of Napa right here. Okay, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna get rid of some of these outer leaves, and we're gonna debug it a little bit, because the bugs, they like to hide in these outer leaves. And we'll give the outer leaves to the chickens because they love cabbage, any kind of cabbage. Yep, there's some little bugs hiding in here. It's my turn, guys. Y'all have had enough. All right, so this does need to be hosed down. As you can see, it's pretty dirty, but my first Napa cabbage. I'm so excited. I've just got to take a moment to pose with my cabbage the way men pose with their fish. I'm so proud of this. I took off the dirtiest outer leaves, and to be honest, guys, they were filled with so many bugs and slugs. But the inner hearts look great. I think this is gonna be perfect for kimchi. I rinsed them off. The chickens are gonna be so happy because this is what they get to snack on now. The chickens are so happy. They're having an absolute feast with all of these outer leaves and all of the bugs that were in them. I love chickens because nothing goes to waste in a garden with chickens. Next, I'm gonna grab this broccoli because it is starting to bolt in this heat. I'm actually gonna cut the entire stalk at the base and give more to the chickens since this crop is done and I need this space to plant some summer stuff. Now I've got some beets that are ready to harvest. Look at that. That is a beautiful beet. We've got a few different beet varieties here. This one is Chioggia. These two are Detroit Red, and then this one is the Badger Flame beet from Row 7 Seeds. I have some of the Beauregard snow peas over here ready to harvest, and then over on the other side, I think those are Sugar Daddy snap peas. Now on to my absolutely favorite part. The blueberries are finally starting to ripen. Once you've grown homegrown blueberries, no other grocery store blueberry is ever gonna taste the same. You're gonna be spoiled forever, and you're gonna become a blueberry snob, like I am. Like every time I have blueberries, because it's one of my favorite fruits, from the grocery store, I'm like, it's not the same. I don't know, they're just so much sweeter. I could eat this whole bowl right now. These are my jelly bean blueberries, by the way. Like, look at how massive these things are. They're huge. Oh, it's just so good. Okay, I'm gonna save some for my yogurt in the morning. I'm not gonna harvest any of these quite yet, but I wanna show you guys my onions. Look at how big they're getting. They're finally starting to bulb up, but they're not like falling over yet, so I'm gonna give it more time and see how big they can get. But they're doing so good. We're gonna have an onion harvest very soon. I totally forgot, there are some radishes and turnips that I kind of chaos sowed in here. So I'm gonna grab these two. Here is the finished haul for today. What a great little spring harvest. Thank you guys so much for coming along on this garden harvest today. I can't even express how excited I am about these Napa cabbages. I've tried to grow these things for years, and I don't really know what I did different this year, except just try again. But thank you for coming along with me. If you liked this video, please be sure to like and subscribe. You can find me on all of the places, Instagram, TikTok, Facebook. I am also on Substack if you enjoy written content and recipes. And don't forget to check out the Garden Girls podcast. We drop new episodes every week on the podcast. And I also drop new episodes every Monday and Thursday on this channel. And I will see you guys in the next one. Bye. Wait, I forgot to thank the garden. Thanks, garden.